All right. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me clearly? I think you can. Hopefully. I hope so. I, I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am Undead Sick 83, your governor of movie reviews. And since it's the weekend, it's time to do another live stream. And I'm sorry I moved my stream with about a week. But the truth of the matter is I've been sick. I've had the flu, and as you can probably hear by like me sniffing and stuff, I'm still not 100. I'm still not completely over it, but I'm good enough. It wasn't COVID or anything, but I've had the flu, and it was kind of knocking my socks off. And but I'm here and I'm great. So let's just jump into this live stream because I've been looking forward to chatting with you guys. So let's see. Oh, Sophie is already here from Sophie's Retro Revival, and she says, "Feel better soon." Hi, Sophie. Hi, and I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. So thank you, thank you. That means a lot. But I feel a lot better. So I'm here. Let's see. Oh, Tammy Schultz is here as well. My buddy Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Hi. I She says, "Hey, I just wanted to say hi. Love to see your growth. Feel better, love." Oh, I think you mean the growth on my channel. I think you mean the love on my. I can't speak today. I think you mean I love to see the growth on your channel. I think that's what you mean. So yeah, yes, your channel. Yes, thank you, Tammy. That means a lot to me. Thank you for correcting me. By the way, that's as you can tell, I've been away for a little bit, so it takes me some getting back into it. But thank you for the very nice comment. That always means a lot to me. So and yes, the channel has been growing a bit, hasn't it? It's been growing slowly, but it's been growing. I think I have about 301 subscribers right now. So that's great. That's great. So everybody who subscribed to me, thank you very much. It's great. It's great. So let's see. I think there are no comments yet, so I can pour myself some beer. There we go. Okay. So yes, like I said, the channel has been growing a bit, and I think I'm about 300 subscribers, big now. So good stuff, great stuff. Let's see. Tammy Schultz is saying that is great. I was here at the beginning. Pour one for me. Here you go, Tammy. Here you go, and here's to you and every one of the people who has been subscribed to me. It's great. Sophie says you are on 301 subs. That's awesome. Yes, yeah, 301. Yeah, that's about correct. Yeah, it's awesome. It's great. It's great. And you got to start somewhere, right? So that's yeah, it's unbelievable. I when I started this channel, I never really thought that I would get a lot of subscribers. I'm just not that kind of guy. I'm just not, I'm not so full of myself that I think like, oh, I'm gonna get 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 or whatever. I'm just not that kind of person. So I never really figured that I would get a lot of subscribers, but 301 is amazing. So yeah, you're right, Sophie. It's awesome. So oh, my buddy Jerry is here. Hi, Jerry. Hi. Hey, brother. He says it's been 2 months since your previous live stream. So glad to see you live again. Yeah, it's been a while, right? It's been a while. Yeah. Look, I mean, I have a very busy work schedule, so and since I am doing this channel, for as a hobby for fun, it's very difficult to sometimes, make things, make things complete with my schedule. Sometimes after a very long week, I'm just very tired and I just don't feel like making any videos. And it's not that I don't love to do it. I do. I just sometimes, I'm just a little out of it. And but don't worry, I will continue to make videos. I will continue to make videos because it's awesome. So and I have another live stream coming up actually, because I'm gonna talk about, of course, my monthly pickups. I'm gonna talk about my haul for the last couple of weeks. So I am going to do a physical media live stream. I have to figure out when I'm gonna do that. Probably sometime next week. I have to figure out my schedule, but it is coming. So Sophie says, from Sophie's Retro Revival, I have shared your life. Oh, okay, that's great. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. That's great. That's great. That's great. Thank you very much. And I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is doing very, very well. So Tammy Schultz is saying, you're humble. Never lose that. Oh, no, I won't. I won't ever. I won't ever lose that. It's, I'm, again, like I said, I don't have to have, look, I'm not a person who needs thousands and thousands of subscribers. This is not my job. It's a hobby. It's fun. It's fun to talk to, so many of you people who are, fellow film fans and, fellow TV fans and all of that stuff. And that's enough of a reward for me. So, it's it's great. Sophie says, me and Jason have been ill, but we are both much better now. Thank you. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good, Sophie. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So Tammy asks me, when are you gonna visit the US? I don't really know yet. It takes some planning. It takes some planning to do that, but I want to do it, but it takes a lot of planning and time, and money is of course an issue. So I want to do it, but I don't know when. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it, but I want to do it. So but it's great that you and Jason are doing good, Sophie. And Sophie is asking, did you enjoy your London trip? Yes, I did actually. It was great. My London trip was great. As a matter of fact, Sophie, you can, if you go to my channel, there is a video that I uploaded from my trip in London, because I went to the Harry Potter studios. I visited the Harry Potter studios. which was awesome, by the way. That was really great, amazing. Um, seeing all of the costumes and the concept art and the sets and stuff like that is really really amazing, really amazing. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So that was a lot of fun. I went shopping for some Blu-rays, of course, in what was it again? Fopp Shop, FOPP, Fopp Shop, and Forbidden Planet. I checked out that one. There was a bar very closely where they had I think they had 200 beers, which is which is great. I think I probably drank about 140 beers. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But no, London was fantastic. London was fantastic. There was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So let's see. Jerry is saying, did you get to see the latest Halloween? Apparently, it ended up being the most polarizing movie in the franchise since Halloween 3. As a matter of fact, I did see Halloween. Halloween Ends, Jerry. I did see it. And just my quick thoughts on this, on Halloween Ends. I was, at the end of the day, I was very disappointed with this movie. Because here's the thing. The movie strays so far away from Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. It takes the focus of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode completely away. And the movie spends most of the time focusing on the supporting characters that surround Laurie Strode. And I don't know, it throws the movie off balance, and it makes for a very murky storyline. And also, the ending of the film I found incredibly anticlimactic. And it's in the title, Halloween Ends. No, it's not. It's not gonna end. It's gonna, the next movie is gonna be called Halloween Reborn. So yeah, just very disappointing movie for me. And I don't know I don't know what went wrong. Maybe there was creative differences or something, but ultimately it was a very big disappointment for me. But yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on Halloween Ends. And I love Halloween 3. I love Halloween 3. I mean, I love Season of the Witch. That is one of my favorite movies of all time in horror wise. So it is what it is. Let's see, where did we go? Tammy Schultz is saying, yes, money. I want to meet you in person. You went to London. That's amazing. Yeah, London was fantastic, Tammy. And money is always an issue, like you said. And, like you said, I would love to meet you in person someday. And I want to make it work somehow, but I just don't know. I just don't know how and when at this point. So, it is what it is. Let's see. Sophie is saying, I have watched that. I really want to go, but Jason has never seen Harry Potter. It's I don't know. Harry Potter is, you have to have a certain taste, for it. And I don't know if Harry Potter is Jason's thing, Sophie, but maybe you should watch him. Maybe you should let him watch the first one. Just the first one, and see where it goes. But yeah, it was great. It was great. Tammy is saying, I've been a bartender most of my life. It's overwhelming the amount of beers there are. Yeah, there are. There are. Um, I don't want to not to come across like some kind of, alcoholic or whatever, but yeah. Tammy is also saying, well, I wanted to support and say hi. I have to go. Be better, be safe, and be happy. Same to you, Tammy. Thank you for checking in. That always means a lot to me. And hopefully we can somehow meet up in the near future. Hopefully. So, but anyway, bye, Tammy. Bye. Let's see. Where are we? Jerry says, your video from the Harry Potter studio is really amazing, and quite a few people got to watch that video. Yeah, I know. It got a lot of views, right? I think it's like 1,000 views or whatever, something like that. Yeah, really, really amazing. And I didn't expect that video to get so many views, but the Harry Potter studio was fantastic. The whole trip was just amazing. So yeah, it was really great. Just seeing just seeing all of the designs and the comic, the concept art and the costumes and stuff. Let's see. Sophie says, I did not like Halloween 3, but I loved Halloween Ends. Okay, well, there you go, Sophie. There you go. I mean, I want movies to be successful. I want people to like movies, even though I don't like them. Even though I don't like them, I want you to like them. So that's great, Sophie. That's great. I celebrate that. I celebrate that. It's great that you liked Halloween Ends or loved Halloween Ends. I wish I felt the same way. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, but that's great. I celebrate that. I celebrate that. So, Sophie also says, Jason is live at 9 p.m. UK time if you are free. Oh, yeah, I probably will, Sophie. I probably will. Probably by that time, I have ended my own live stream. So I will probably be able to drop in. I will probably be able to drop in, for sure, because by then I have probably ended my own live stream. So so I will probably be there. I'll probably be there. Yeah, I probably will. So yeah. Let's see. So, but again, Sophie, again, it's great that you loved Halloween Ends. I wish I felt the same way. I really did. I really do. I wish I felt the same way. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I love Halloween 2018, the first new film in this trilogy. Halloween 2018. I love that film. I think that film is great. Halloween Kills was okay, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I felt like they spent so much time, building stories around the supporting characters, the supporting actors, that they kind of strayed away from Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. But that's just me. That's just me. It's it wasn't for me. But I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you loved it. That's great. So Let's see, where are we in the chat? I think I got them all. I think up until this point. Sophie is saying, have you bought any physical media lately? Yes, I have actually, Sophie. And like I said before, I will be showing my new haul. I will be showing my latest, haul and pickups in another live stream. Celebrate physical media. That's probably gonna be next week. Probably next week. Somewhere around that area. But you know what? Let me just. I'll show you one little thing. I'll show you one little thing. Hang on. I have to get it. How about I show you? Okay, there I am. Here I am again. Since you asked, Sophie, I'm going to show you one thing that I got for physical media, okay? I'm going to show you one thing. The rest I'm going to say for my, live stream, Celebrate Physical Media, but I will show you this, okay? I'll show you this. This is a limited edition that I bought from Zavvi, and I got the Green Mile, Sophie. I got the Green Mile. Look at this box set. This is the front with Michael Clarke Duncan right there. The side, and of course the I don't know what happens there, and the back where he is Michael Clarke Duncan's hands there. This is a really great set, Sophie. This is fantastic. Again, it's a nice sturdy box there. And of course, you have the steel book. It's a really cool steel book with the cell block right there, and here in the front, the cell block again, and Tom Hanks there, and of course the light. We all know what that means if you've seen the movie. Let's see. Sophie says, I love The Green Mile. Great film, although it makes me cry every time. I know, right? I know. It's a very emotional journey. It's a very emotional journey. So, and I love the Green Mile. I love The Green Mile. Same as you, Sophie. I love this film. Love this film. And it's I figured, it's a nice companion piece with the Shawshank Redemption, because I got that limited release as well. But I thought this would be a nice companion piece with the Shawshank Redemption, which I also love. But yeah, Green Mile, fantastic film. So just going to show you this. You have 2 discs in there with the 4K and the Blu-ray right there. And of course, you got a nice little booklet with the rat and Tom Hanks right there. You have essays and stuff in there. Really, really great. Some text about Frank Darabont, the director of the film. Just some nice photos there, just really great stuff. And then, of course, you have this envelope There is a thick envelope which has some art cards probably in there. Oh, there is also a poster. Let me show you the poster right now. Okay, so you have two. There are two basically. It's like this is the first poster, and this is the original poster from the cinemas. So, yeah. Let's see. I have to catch up on my chats here. Jerry is saying, since we're talking about Halloween, last week brought us some huge news regarding another slasher franchise. Friday the 13th, creator of the Hannibal TV series, is making a prequel. Yeah, I know. It's and I know, and it's Sophia saying, like Sophia saying, I don't really know how to feel about that. I don't really know how to feel about that. I mean, like, what is this prequel show going to be about? Is it going to be like, Bates Motel, where we see a young Jason at camp, and then the series ends with him being drowned in the lake or something? Is that what we're supposed to gonna get? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I agree with Sophie here, Jerry. I don't really know how to feel about it. It's very interesting because when the news came out that Victor Miller bought back the rights from Friday the 13th, because remember, Victor Miller is the screenwriter of the original Friday the 13th, and recently he won the lawsuit, and Victor Miller bought back the rights from the studio for Friday the 13th. And so when that news came out, I was like, okay, so now we have the potential to get a new Friday the 13th. And I was kind of hoping that we would get a sort of Friday the 13th in the style of Halloween 2018. Because remember, at the con of For the Love of Horror, I actually got to meet Adrienne King, who plays Alice in the original Friday the 13th. And when I asked her about it, she basically told me that she wants to return in the role of Alice if she is asked. So, if she wants to return as Alice, you could basically do the same thing with what they did with Halloween 2018. Make a much older and wiser and maybe a little damaged Alice, and take your story from there. That has the potential to be a really good film. But as for this whole prequel TV show, I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. I don't know how to feel about that, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, but let me finish quickly on this whole thing, because I was showing the Green Mile here. So this envelope has some art cards, really nice black and white art cards. Really nice photos there. Very nice photos. Almost like portraits. They're almost like portraits. Really cool. I think about all of us walking our own Green Mile, each in our own time. That was written by Paul Edgecombe. It's another photo of the film. And let's see. Sometimes the past just catches up with you, whether you wanted to or not. Also from Paul Edgecombe. Really nice photos here. John Coffey made this one. You can't hide what's in your heart. Nice little comment right there. And the last one, also from John Coffey. Do you leave the light on after bedtime? It's like, that's funny, because this is not a horror movie at all. So it's yeah, really nice photos. So so there you go, Sophie. There you go. A little bit of physical media there that I bought from for the last couple of weeks. Little bit of physical media that I have been buying for the last couple of weeks there. So so for you, Sophie, a nice little sneak peek into physical media. I got the Green Mile, this limited edition, and it's fantastic. I love this film. Love this film. All right, so where were we? This wasn't supposed to be a live stream about physical media, but hey, there you go. Let's see. Sophie says, I really enjoyed Bates Motel. Yeah, I mean, that show is really good. That show was really good. But here's the thing. That show had a purpose. That show had a purpose, because you got to see a young Norman Bates. You got to see the relationship he had with his mother, who is, of course, very important in, the movie Psycho. You got all of this information that it was really important to understand the character of Norman Bates. So that show really worked very well. I'm just having doubts if the Friday the 13th TV show is gonna work in the same way. I'm just not sure about that. I'm just not sure. It's I don't know. I have a lot of questions about that. I have a lot of questions. So, it's just one of those things. Let's see. Where are we? Jerry is saying, he's talking to Sophie. Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about this whole idea too. Since Victor Miller won back the rights, they will probably focus on Jason's mother. Yeah, that would be my guess. That would be my guess as well, Jerry. I think you have something there. I think you have something there. That's probably right. That's probably what they're gonna do. But here's the problem with that. In order to do that, if you are going to do a prequel show on Jason's mother, in some shape or form, you have to have Jason in there as well. You have to have Jason in there because Jason's death is the catalyst for Miss Voorhees to become psychotic, right? The whole reason that Jason's mother is going off of the deep end, off the rail and into this like murderous frenzy is because of the death of her son. So if you are indeed going to do a prequel show about Mrs. Voorhees, in some shape or form, you have to have Jason in there as well. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Otherwise, it's not going to work because it will completely wreck any continuity that you want to have. So yeah, it's a very it's a very rough thing. I guess we'll have to wait and see how it unfolds and stuff. I guess we'll have to see. Let's see. Jerry is saying, sorry guys, gotta go now. I'll watch the rest of the live stream later. Oh, and Sophia, it was great to see you too. Okay. Well, Jerry, thank you for stopping by. And don't forget, keep an eye out for the physical media live stream. That is probably coming next week. Probably. But keep an eye out for that. And hopefully I will see you there. And as for now, bye. And I hope you have a great weekend, Jerry. I hope you have a great weekend. So, bye. Bye. So, yeah. Where was I? So yeah. Sophie, I agree with you there. I'm just not sure how this is all gonna work. You know, in the scheme of continuity. You know, in continuity wise, I just don't know how they are going to make it work. So I agree with you. I'm extremely doubtful about the Friday the 13th TV show. But I guess, you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I'll watch it, of course. Of course I'm gonna watch it, but you know, it's Friday the 13th, so I can't not watch it. I have to watch it, but I'm just very skeptical. And let's see. Sophie is saying Hannibal is great, so we just have to see what they do with Friday the 13th. Yeah, and look, that's a great thing. You know, the fact that they actually got the same director who made the Hannibal TV show, right? The creator of the Hannibal TV show. The fact that they were able to get him, that's a big plus. That's a big plus. That has me more. That gets me more optimistic with the show because I agree with you. You know, his take on Hannibal, the TV show, that was fantastic. The Hannibal TV show was fantastic. So if he is able to do the same thing with Friday the 13th, hey, I mean, maybe it will work. Maybe it's gonna work. We'll see. By the way, Sophie, I just see that I've missed a comment of yours. So I'm gonna read it now. You said earlier when we were talking about physical media, you said that you picked up the Paranormal Activity box set for £22 instead of 60. Wow, that's a great price. That's a great price for a box set. I wonder where you got it from. You know, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Paranormal Activity. I'm not the biggest fan of that franchise. But I understand that the movies are that, you know, I understand the movies are popular. I understand those movies are, you know, very popular. So, but that's great that you were able to get that, you know, that for that price. So that's really great. That's really great because it's like, you know, a lot of releases that I pre-ordered are actually pretty expensive. So So yeah, it's money goes quick. Money goes quick at the money goes quick at the Undead Sick house because again, a lot of things I have on pre-order are actually pretty expensive. So but yeah, it is what it is. Sophie is saying there was a glitch on the website Rare Waves. Oh, right. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, just shh, don't tell anyone. Like, shh, mum's the word. Shh, don't say anything. Don't. But no. All kidding aside, that's great. I mean, that's great if you were like that you were able to get it for that price is that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, again, a lot of these physical media releases, they they are, a lot of them are getting very costly, right? So I'm trying to manage my physical media collection a bit lately because all the way back in like 3 or 4 years ago, I would just like with every Arrow sale and stuff, I would just get like 10 titles, and then probably only 2 or 3 would end up in my collection. So nowadays I only buy what I really want to buy and what I know I'm gonna watch. I'm only buying things that I know I'm gonna watch, and that I feel certain about, about liking it. For example, I pretty much know that I'm going to enjoy and love basically all of the Italian cinema, whether it's Giallos or Policettis or whatever. I know I'm going to love that. So I'll probably buy the stuff that's coming out from that. But yeah, it's kind of like that, I'm trying to manage my collection a little bit here. So yeah. Let's see, where are we? Sophie is saying, me and Jason now want to save for a house, but it's so expensive. Oh, really? Yeah, that first of all, that's great. I think it's great that you actually want to buy a house at some point. That's pretty great, because let me tell you something. I used to pay rent all the time. I was in an apartment for like so many years. I always paid rent, and it never really felt like it was your own, right? And now with this place, when I bought this house, this whole thing now actually feels like mine, like it's my house. And even though it's still not my house, I mean, I still have to pay mortgage and stuff, but it feels like it's mine now. And I think that's great that you want to get a house at some point with Jason. But you're right, it's expensive. It's very expensive, especially in nowadays, right? Especially now with all of the prices on the houses, and being unable to get like a mortgage. It's getting worse and worse and worse. So it's very tricky. It's very expensive, but I think it's great. I think it's great that you and Jason want to get want to get a house at some point. I think that's really great. That's great. So let's see, where are we? Did I forget anything? Oh, let's see. Oh, there we are. Sophie is saying we need our movie room. Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's really something, and that's the fun part of it. Actually, I can't show you I can't show you my movie room. First of all, because it's still under construction, and second of all, it's upstairs. My movie room is upstairs, so I can't show you that now, and it's still under construction. So but I get it. I get it. You want. I think that goes for everyone, right? I mean, everyone in this community wants a movie room. That's just part of the community, right? That's part of the community. So yeah, I feel you, Sophie. I feel you. It's and it's great. It's great. It's great to have a movie room. So yeah, I feel you. Let's see. Did I forget any chats? Let's see. I think I got them all up until this point. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I did. So but yeah, like I was saying, but when you talk about your movie room, it's I'm trying to manage my collection a little bit more, because again, lately I'm only buying stuff that I know I'm gonna love, or that I really want to watch, or watch again, or something like that. I don't do a lot of blind buys anymore. I mean, like I said before, in the time of the 5 years ago, where with Arrow, I would just buy like 10 titles, and then maybe like 2 ended up in my collection. So it's I'm trying to keep it a little bit more niche, so to speak. So I'm only buying things that I really want to get. I'm only buying things I really want to get, because it's because especially when you go after limited editions and special boxes and stuff. Those are very often kind of expensive. So it's but hey, it is what it is. That's one of the downsides of being a collector, right? And being a movie fan. It's like you spent lots of money. That's for sure. All right, so where are we? Let's see. I think I've gotten all of the chats right here. Let's see. Oh, Sophie is saying, yeah, when me and Jason put our collection together, that's going to be mayhem. Yeah, I mean, look, you can both have your separate shelves and stuff. Just make separate shelves for the both of you, then you won't. Then you probably won't. Then you probably won't have a problem. Then you probably won't have a problem there. But yeah, I get it. I get it. It's. I mean, I have to count my titles right now. I mean, I should probably count my titles at some point as to like how many movies I actually have right now. I think it would be surprising at how much I actually have. But yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It's you at some point you arrive at a point where it's like, is my collection big enough, or could it be bigger? But if it gets bigger, how do I find the space to to put it away? It's like so many problems, right? But yeah, it is what it is. Hey, I mean, I'm probably never gonna stop collecting. I'm probably never gonna stop collecting movies because it's great. It's great, and the community is great, and just talking about movies and stuff and TV shows with all of you people is really amazing. It's really amazing. So yeah, I'm probably never gonna stop collecting. Never, probably. It's well, what can I say? It's a disease. It's a disease. uh, let's see. Where are we? Did I forget any chats here? I don't think so. I think I got pretty much all of them. Let me just check. Yeah, I think I got everything here. I think I got everything here. All right, so I will go on for a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna shut it off because I don't want to miss Jason's stream as well. So I will go on for a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna shut it off. So. Let's see, where are we? Sophie is saying it's been lovely having a catch up. Yeah, absolutely, for sure, absolutely, for sure. Yeah, it's great. It's always great to talk to you guys. So that's it really. I'm gonna say this, and it's completely true, 100% true. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Um, you know, in my entire life up until this point, my whole life up until this point, I was the kind of I've always been kind of a loner. I've never had like tons of friends and stuff. Even when I was like a teenager and stuff, I never really had any real friends, any close friends. And Sophie is saying you don't have to be a loner. You have me and Jason. Yeah, well, thank you, Sophie. Thank you. No, I mean, but honestly, here, let's seriously, to be serious for a moment. I mean, I never had like I never had tons of friends. So the fact that I'm a part of this community now, the YouTube community and the community of all these film fans like John and Jason and you, Sophie, and Keith, and all of those people. The fact that a part of this community, and that we can share our passion and our love for these kind of things. It means so much to me, and it's really great. It's really great, and I am really happy to be a part of this whole thing. So that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. So but again, thank you, Sophie. Thank you. It's you and Jason are great. You and Jason are great. So but I'm gonna shut off this stream now. It's a bit of a shorter stream, so I'll make it up next week with Celebrate Physical Media. But I'm gonna shut off this stream now because I don't want to miss Jason's live stream. So I will, Sophie, if I don't know if you're gonna be there, but if you're gonna be there, I will talk to you in a couple of hours, okay? Because I am gonna be there with Jason's live stream. So if I don't know if you're there, but I will. Oh, Sophie's saying I will be in the chat of Jason's stream. Okay, there you go. So I'll talk to you in a couple of hours. And it's been nice chatting with you on my own live stream, and hopefully I will see you next week with my physical media stream as well. So I hope you all will check in for that. But anyway, I'm going to close off this stream now. Everybody who's been watching me and talking to me, Sophie, Jerry, Tammy, thank all of you for dropping in. Always means a lot to me. Thank you for coming to talk with me. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great weekend. I hope you have a good weekend. I will be back with more videos as soon as possible. Movie reviews as well, I promise. Again, have a good evening. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you guys later. And I'll see Jason and Sophie in the live stream in a couple of hours. So check in then. Bye, everybody. Bye.